With Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, new data coming in this morning, kind of all over the place in terms of ultimate snowfall amounts, but what is very consistent is that this storm will be a very close call between those locations which pick up a lot of snow and those locations which pick up just a dusting or maybe nothing at all. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's a look at the satellite picture. Nothing much doing this afternoon in southern New England other than the chilly temperatures and the mostly sunny skies. Here is our storm. You can see it swirling just to the north of the Gulf Coast of the United States, so still it has a lot of real estate to cover before it arrives here in southern New England. Now, coming up in just a few minutes, you will see a snowfall map which has 6 to 12 inches for portions of Long Island, not for our viewing area, but notice how close this is to places like Westerly and the south coast of Rhode Island, around 50 miles. When we're talking about large storms, this is nothing. So a little shift could make a huge difference in terms of our accumulations. Here is what we're still thinking. We've had this since last night, this morning, actually several days now. Storm is offshore, at least the center of low pressure is. The heaviest snow in the mid-Atlantic from D.C. into New York City. The moderate snow for our viewing area. However, if it did slightly shift up to the north, here's what we're talking about. The heaviest snow, or at least we would also get the heaviest snow right here in southern New England. So we really need to watch this carefully, as a little wobble will make a big difference in terms of impacts. In the meantime, we keep you in the low category on the threat tracker for today, tomorrow. On Saturday, of course, we'll put you in the medium category. No matter what the accumulations end up being, we're pretty confident of snow coming down and the strong winds, especially at the coast, where we could see some gusts of 40, even 50 miles per hour. So the timing starts Saturday afternoon, peaks very late Saturday night to early Sunday morning, and then by Sunday afternoon, this should be gone. This afternoon, look for mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 30s, very brisk, winds out of the northwest at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, it's chilly once again with partly cloudy skies, temperatures into the mid-teens. We've been kind of getting used to these very chilly nights. Now we get back to that long-awaited map that everybody likes to see. This is our accumulation map. No changes since this morning. We've had some models trending the heavier snow to the north, others to the south. We're going to sit where we stood from this morning, 2 to 6 inches, a dusting to 2 inches for extreme northwest Rhode Island, and again, 6 to 12 inches across most of Long Island, not that far away from our viewing area. So we need to stay tuned for future forecasts. Tony and I will be looking at more data this afternoon, and Michelle and TJ, of course, keeping track of things for the end of the week and on into the weekend. So as we take a look at that 7-day Futurecast, you will see relatively quiet into tomorrow with 32 degrees. And again, I want to emphasize the timing of all of this. Friday night into Saturday morning, if you have plans to be on the road, should be okay. This thing really starts to get going on Saturday afternoon for those that do see it. But again, the track is key. Any little shift will make a big difference, not only in amounts, but impacts of how the roads will be late Saturday into Sunday. And speaking of Sunday, just some updates on that situation. We're looking at some snow very early in the morning, but by the afternoon, snow will clear out, temperatures on the chilly side into the upper 20s to low 30s. As we go into next week, we're looking at upper 30s on Monday. Temperatures try to moderate as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. And Danielle, just want to point out the app. You can download that from WPRI.com. That's obviously a great tool to have with you. You can read our weather blogs and see all the updated weather videos.
Okay, thank you, Pete. And now starting live at 5 tonight, our in-depth coverage will continue of the Patriots playoff push. You just heard from Tom Brady and Gronk.